Now, many of you already know that we spoke about the roadmap that we might see coming from Nio in terms of the deliveries from now in July to the end of the year, right? And I highlighted something on that video to say that I believe that 30,000 should be the base for Nio this month, and then 40,000 should be the base for Nio in August, and plus 50,000 or 50,000 should be the base for Nio. We should start seeing 50,000 deliveries in September, because if we don't get to see them like that, then yeah, it's going to be extremely difficult for Nio to double their sales. I mean, even with this 30, 40, 50, then 60, 60, 60 in terms of deliveries in Q4, Nio will still not make the 100% delivery growth rate. But look, anything is possible. We could see 80,000 in 1 month. We could see 60,000, 70,000 in 1 month. But I think those figures that I gave you on that video, those are the base in terms of what Nio should be producing or should be delivering to at least get to profitability in Q4, which the Nio CEO, by the way, reiterated this week on Tuesday. Now, one of the things that will make Nio to get to obviously the 30,000 deliveries as a base this month is, number one, the incentives that they are offering to those that are buying their cars. You will know that ever since the launch of the 2025 Nio models, Nio has been giving a 5-year free battery swapping coupon to those that are buying their cars, 240 to be exact, swapping coupons to those that are buying their 2025 Nio cars. And over and above that, today Nio is taking that incentive to the next level, and they will be offering a 0% interest rate free for the next 5 years to those that are buying their cars, meaning that when you buy a Nio car under finance, you get 0% interest, which is something that Nio is offering. Nio is giving, which is something that is Nio is giving for the month of July, which will upgrade or at least give some sort of improvement in terms of what is it we can expect in terms of the deliveries. I think this confirms the 30,000 deliveries that we can expect from Nio, which is something that is very, very good. I mean, ET5 Touring, ET5 Mid Sedan, ES6, EC6, these models are going to get, of course, the 0% interest for this month alone. And these incentives is valid for this month of July, which is something that is very, very good. Meaning that your repayments onto Nio, if you buy this simply means that if you buy the Nio ET5 Touring, ET5 Mid Sedan, ES6, EC6, you will get this 0% interest rate, and your repayment on a monthly basis will go down, which is something that is very, very, very good, and it will make you be able to drive these 2025 Nio models at a sort of like a 0% interest free for the next 5 years, which is absolutely great. But you must note that what I've seen in my country, in South Africa, the plans for paying the cars has been increased to now 6-7 years. You can now pay your car, or you can now have installment on your car for 6 or 7 years, meaning that the last on Nio, if in China it is like this, or this is also the case, means that the last 2 years it's when you will pay the interest on your car, but the first 5 years you will not pay interest, which is something that is good. And with this, I hope it gets Nio to the 30,000 deliveries that we have been talking about. So yeah, man, this is what we've been reading. This is what I think we should get us to the plus 30,000 deliveries this month, and blue sky will come. Long term will win, and those that are persevering will be most definitely be rewarded with time. We should expect things to change for Nio this month. And I mean, if you remember Firefly, first week, second week from the insurance registrations, Firefly was not doing that well. But what did we see in the last 2 weeks? We saw Firefly sales exploding. And you remember what Firefly did mid-June, what made their sales to recover? they introduced some incentives for Firefly, which obviously made Firefly sales to improve, right? The incentives that they introduce is the obviously bus plan that says that for every 4 battery swap service that the Firefly users pay next year, the fifth one will be for free, which is something that led into Firefly sales going up like crazy. It made Firefly to get even an all-time high in terms of deliveries, which was something that was so great, so amazing to see that kind of performance coming from Firefly. So my dear friends, I'm so happy, I'm very excited, and I think that this will help also Nio get some very good sales. Who knows, we could see 20,000 deliveries for the Nio main brand models, and we see of course Onvo getting to 100, almost to 10,000 vehicles, and then Firefly also getting to, who knows, 5,000 vehicles, which is something that will be so great and will be able to give Nio a steady plus 30,000 deliveries this month, which if we can get to that, it's going to be lights out, right? We will see what will happen. We will see how the market will take that. But I think Q2 already should be a very good quarter for Nio in terms of earnings, in terms of what we can expect in terms of the gross margins, because that is a quarter that we saw new products coming. I mean, 89 started deliveries end of March. We've got the new products that came also, 85 Touring, 85 Mid Sedan, ES6, EC6 that came in May, but also Firefly also kicked off in April. And I can tell you something that Nio is not talking about, which is very, very important, are the margins that they are making from Firefly. I can tell you now, Nio is making pretty good, decent margins from Firefly. And I think so many people are underestimating the kind of vehicle or margins that we can get from Firefly. And me, I am very confident of Firefly, because if you remember very well, when before Nio launched Firefly, they said in Europe, even with the tariffs that are there, Firefly can still give Nio good gross margins. And this simply means that the prices that they are offering or they are selling their Firefly with, it means that there is some very good gross margins that Nio is getting from Firefly, and hopefully this gets to also help Nio get some good gross margins or this quarter when they report their Q2 earnings, right? So yeah, man, I am happy, I'm excited. Thought I'd come and give you this quick update. Blue sky is coming, long term will win, and those that are persevering throughout the headwinds, the share price will most definitely. Otherwise, I remain long and strong, and I just thought I'd come and give you this quick updates. Tell me what you think. Blue sky is coming, long term will win, and that's all from me, and God bless you all.